Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Hope you're doing well. Come on in, come on in. I've got some boxes to open and then we're going to make a craft. So if you see a red box right there, that means you're catching me live. But if you don't, guess what? You're catching the replay. So today is Tuesday, October 3rd. Let's get busy. I started opening up these boxes and I'm like, wait a minute, I need to save it for my friends. So comment the word shadow. Shadow. S-H-A-D-O-W. And here pretty soon I'll show you what we're doing. Hi friends, hope y'all are doing well. Welcome, welcome. Hey, hey. So I'm gonna take you back. We are going to get busy. I just want to open these up to see if there's anything I need for this project, because I don't remember what is in these boxes, y'all. I do not remember, and that didn't do anything. So let me just see here. So let's open these. I cannot wait to see, because I don't know. You don't know what you don't know, right? All right, we got a lot of this. Oh, I see what this is. Okay, all right. So it's all of the club colors. Club colors. So if you're in my club, check out the VIP group. I give a special to my club members in my VIP group. Okay, so this box is going to go down. Let's see what's in this one. I know I've been looking for some white paste, y'all. I don't know if you've heard me, but I've been looking for some white paste. So let's see if we can find it. Hi, Teresa. Hey, Zach and Linda. Yeah, Juanita, I responded to your message. You have to add club to your cart and then you check out. Hi, Paula. Melena, I sent you a message. Check that message when we're done here. I have a question for you. All right, so this one I'm really excited about now that I remember what it is. Y'all, I ordered a bunch of our ornament chockable shapes and the coordinating transfers. Like, here's the snowflakes. Because I thought, stay tuned, we could do something with them in the VIP group very soon. So again, make sure you're in the VIP group. Just type in VIP, check your messenger, and join it, okay? So there's that box. Y'all just love opening up mail with me. Isn't it fun? I have no idea what's in this one. Good gravy. And I've already lost my scissors. There it is. There it is. Hello. So comment shadow, y'all. We're going to do a project here in just a second. Hi, Barbara. Yeah, so Melena, let me know if you got those and send me a picture if you so could. Hi, Linda Brock. Okay, so hold on, y'all. Bloop. All right, this box. What is in this box? Oh, I spy white paste. Hot dog. Okay, so a lot of this is stuff that I ordered for myself. The nutcrackers. You never know when you're going to need some backup colors. Oh, look. I spy transfers. Okay, so now I know everything that I've purchased in the last couple of weeks. Okay, guys, we're good. We're good with these boxes. Okay, so tomorrow my job is to get these all unpacked and put them away. Okay? Now, there is one last box. This is what we're going to need to do our project. Okay, this one I did open the other day just to take a peek to see what was in here. But let me show you. Wood grain. We're going to craft with the new shadow box tonight. Okay, so let me show you what I put in the supply list. We have a brand new shadow box that I'm going to show you. Hi, Holly. Good evening, everybody. Hope you're doing well. So So we have a new shadow box. Pretty stinking awesome, y'all. And it's magnetic. So there's a magnet right here. At first, I'm like, why isn't this opening? We got to be smarter than the magnet, right? So you also have an option to buy additional refills. You can do the boutique board, which is reusable, or you can select the wood grain. Okay, now the shadow box itself is going to come with the wood grain, and we're going to work with this piece tonight, but all you have to do is like flip those little things off to the side and it comes right out. So if you want to use the white side when you first get it, or if you want to use like the wood brown side, you can, okay? But you have an option to buy the refills, all right? So I wanted to show you that. So there's that, but also just note that there is like a film on the cover. What is the word I'm trying to figure out, y'all? The front. Yeah, the front. Okay, so we're just going to take off that film. Let me just pull these little prongs up here. There's actually a film on both sides, it looks like. Okay, so there's one. So I'm going to push these little prongs back down. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep them lifted up. Glass door. Thanks, Barbara. Yeah, I don't know that this is the window. Yes. I don't think this is glass. But there is a film. So don't think like, oh, I can't see through it. Why does it look like that? Okay. See the circle? Become one. Okay. So that is a tip. Take out the front window and remove the film. So now that you have, okay, and you have your shadow box, all right? Y'all, isn't that funny? Okay, maybe not. It might not be funny to some people, but I like to have fun around here, darn it. Okay, big deal. We got a big deal going on. We are going to take our stained glass nativity transfer. Y'all, this is me going out on a whim, okay? We're going to see if this works. And I'm going to show you the colors that we're going to use. Okay, and I'm going to show you how I think this should be done, but there may be other ways. Okay? Now, I was framed. You're right. Hi, Renee. Oh, good, Melina. I'm so glad you joined the club. Thanks, Donna. Okay, so I grabbed all of these colors for our stained glass. Okay, I put various, like, multiple palette packs in the cart link for y'all because everybody's going to want to do their project the way they want to. Okay, so hopefully y'all can see. But what I'm doing right now is I'm going to go ahead and open up all of my paste. This one needs stirred. Holy moly. And we're going to, I'm going to water it down in like the, just flung that all over me, y'all. For the love. And I flung it all over this. What is wrong with me today? Good grief. It's washable, it's paste. So there's that. It will come out. Did y'all see that? Yeah. This girl right here. All right, so I'm just going to clean this off our board. But we're going to use the paste today to watercolor in the stained glass. Good gravy. You know what? I did that the other day with ink. I don't know if I just got careless. Thanks, Holly. Thank you so much. I don't know why I can't ever catch live videos. Lisa, we are live. If you see the red box, that means you're live. Okay? All right. So let me continue what I was doing. For the love. Yes. For the love, Holly. For the love. That's why. we're here together. All right, so bear with me, guys, just a second. I've got a lot of things going on right now. Like, this doesn't even belong in there. Get out. And last one is Cadet. So here's what I'm going to do. This beginning of this tutorial so far, hopefully is not how things are going to go tonight. All right. So what we're going to do first is we're going to fuzz our transfer. Okay, this has a yellow side, so there's no need to write the word back. Thanks, Jeanette, for the stars. Yes, stained glass. Yes, I'm going to show you a trick. Elena, hopefully it works. All right, so I'm going to grab my fuzzing cloth, and we're going to fuzz this. Right, so this transfer is a size B, which is 8.5 by 11. And my little board for my shadow box is... it's a little over 8 by 8. Okay, I know, Jennifer, we're doing some colors, girlfriend. Maureen wants to know how to get the cutout of the week. Maureen, all you have to do is type in the word of the day down below in the comments. The keyword, did I pin it? Is it there? Is it gone? It was there. Is shadow. So just comment the word shadow and it will take you to all of the good information that you need. Okay, so 8.5 by 11 transfer, and we have a smaller surface. Okay, so my transfer folded up on itself, but what we're going to do right now is we're going to lay this down on the, let's do it this way, on our surface. And I'm going to see, so we also have a chalkable shape that's in the supply list as well that we're going to use that goes right along with this transfer. Okay, so here we go. We've got this. What I'm going to do now is see, because sometimes the chalkable shapes are just a little bit bigger than the actual design that goes on them. So with that said, that should fit. However, let me show you this. There is a frame around this. Okay, so ideally you are only seeing about 7 inches of, because see, look, everything you put, okay, let me do it this way. See that frame around it? Anything that's chalked there, you're not going to see. So I need to be smart when I do this, because otherwise that's going to be cut off. So I'm going to lift up my transfer a little bit more, and then we'll lay it back down. I hope that makes sense, y'all. So ideally, right there. Hope it makes sense. Hit the heart button if it makes sense. I'm basically trying not to cut off let me see. Okay, so if this goes right there, okay, that should be good. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to do right now. So pretend like this is it, right? This is what I'm going to do. The chalkable shape is going to fall because it's not in place. But notice that if I place it down towards the bottom, if you were to set it on a shelf, granted, y'all can see it right now because my camera's angled. But if it was eye level, the bottom would be cut off. That may not be a big deal to y'all. And that's fine. I'm just trying to trying to do the right thing. Okay. I'm trying to explain my process. Okay, so that's where I'm going to put it right there. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just taking my fingers and I'm just making sure I don't have any air bubbles. Now, we are going to, bye, Stephanie. Hello. How are you? I'm going to take some Dune chalk paste. And we're going to use this on our board so that you can kind of see it, but it's not too vibrant. Okay, so we're just going to use this regular, like with a squeegee. We're not going to paint with this. Okay. All right, Jennifer, am making sense? Okay. I just want to like let y'all know, like, hey, don't put it all the way at the bottom because it's going to cut off. So I'm just giving this a stir. We're going to go in with the squeegee and we're going to squeegee this. I'm actually only going to worry about just the stained glass part. Okay. So with that said, here we go. So I'm just going to take my squeegee and go all the way across like that. Is this how I want to do it? Yeah, I think so. We're just going to do it like this. There's lots of ways to do this, but this is how I thought it would work. Maybe right, maybe wrong. But basically, whatever we don't have chalked after we lift it up, we're going to like watercolor, chalk, watercolor that empty space. So with the Dune, it still allows you to see what you're doing. And you could, if you wanted to go over everything. It's not going to hurt because you're going to put your shape down. Just if that helps you. Okay. All right. All of that is covered, I believe. So now we're going to lift this up. Press it down so that it doesn't lift. And this is what we have right now. Okay, you're like, ooh, wow, pretty. Nope, thumbs down, right? Okay, now we're going to wash this because we're going to use this again. Okay, so let's spray this. And then we're going to get busy doing all the colors. So, let me see if it works. So the keyword is shadow. We're using our new shadow box and the stained glass Nativity. And I'm trying to show y'all a creative way to use this. But you know, sometimes the thought I had or have just doesn't pan out. But we're going to try. Hi, Ruth. How are you? So, let me clean the back side. This is a board eraser. You'll want to use this whenever you are cleaning your transfers or cleaning your reusable surfaces, okay? All right, dry this off, and we're going to set this aside for the time being because now is where the color is going to come in. Believe it or not, we're using some color. I was this close, y'all, to throwing black and white on this. I mean, I still may do that as a project another time, but let's do some color and let's make sure that this is dry. Me too, Michelle. I am very excited about this, and I sure the heck hope that it works. Now, I don't know. We're going to have to see. I just noticed something. So there's like a border on each side, which is fine. That's how the transfer is. I don't know. I'm thinking out loud right now. I know, Vivian. I'm trying, girlfriend. I'm trying to incorporate some colors for y'all. But don't get mad when I do regular black and white, y'all. Don't get mad. Hi, Janet. Yes, Ruth, it is so much fun. The etching cream, it is not hard, I promise you. It is not hard. Honestly, if you want to test it out, go to like Dollar Tree or someplace to find really cheap like glass plates or cups, mugs, whatever, even vases, and test it on that just until you get the feel of it. But honestly, the first time I tried it was like, I don't know, probably 2 years ago, and it's easy. Very easy. Hi, Diana. Hi, Wanda. All right, so let's make sure that this is dry. And then we're going to get all of our colors ready. So I am going to grab some smaller paintbrushes. This one, your bristles are frayed. Probably should have thrown you away instead of put you back in my little thing here. But I want to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different brushes. And I think this one might be too big. This one is probably better. This one, hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna need that one back. Where did it go? We'll use this one. Okay, so I have 6 brushes. All right, so what I'm gonna do is grab some water, and we're gonna spray water into each of these lids and kind of water down the paste. Okay, because we want more of a paint-like consistency. Okay, now, some of these, because the way I store my paste, have a lot sitting in the lid, which is fine. We can just scoop it out. It's just the way I store mine, which it's fine. Like, it's me. You do you, right? But I'm just going to scrape that excess back into the jar. But, you know, it would be nice if you could find the stir sticks to do so. So that way I get some type of like, I don't know, it's not a container, y'all. It's just like a plate, right? To stir and mix my colors, basically, is what I'm trying to do. Okay. Who's with me? Let's get her done, y'all. Okay, let's put this. This is Cadet. This is a color for Club this month. It's very pretty. Okay, let's do this again. Spray, 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 spray. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to take, it is color by numbers, yes. Okay, so each container is basically going to have a paintbrush, okay? So I will tell you right now, this one is too thick. Okay, I really want them watered down. And if you have too much on your brush, and it may be a little clumpy because you have too much paste in your lid, just put it back into the jar. As long as you've used distilled or purified water. I don't recommend that you use tap water, especially if you're putting it back in your jar. And we're gonna make a big mess tonight, but guess what? We're gonna have fun doing it. And look, I've already got some paste right there, and it's blue. So guess what color that square is gonna be? Okay, Holly's here. Yippee. Y'all, go pop you some popcorn. Sit back for the crazy ride that we're about to have. All right, so I'm gonna put some more water in there. I'm actually gonna wipe this off. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is just take my brush. I hope y'all can see this. I know it's really small, but I'm just going to paint random colors in random spaces. Doesn't have to be perfect, okay? Just have fun with it, y'all. Don't overthink it. Just do it. And I'm not going to do every single one. I still want some of that white in the background. But see what I'm doing? Just painting. It's going to be super fun to do this. Huh. Is the insert reusable? Not this one, Michelle, but we do have refills, and you can either buy the wood grain or you can buy the boutique surface that is reusable. Great question. All right, so I've got a lot of blue already. Let me get a little bit over here. And then y'all can tell me as we go if I need to fill in any spots. And I sure hope Zach is proud of me for this project with all the color. Okay, so I'm going to stop with the blue for a second. Okay, more than a second. Hey, Deborah. Yes, I am doing this one. All right, so now we're going to go in and we're going to use our eucalyptus paste. Okay, so I already have way too much in the jar. So let me just put some of that back in there, and then we are going to get busy. Okay, I'm going to wipe some of this excess off over here and see what we can come up with. Same concept. Just water it down. Then obviously you need to let it dry. This paintbrush is terrible. Uh-oh, people are freezing. Good gravy. That's not good. Okay, eucalyptus. You could use a brighter green if you'd like. You do you, y'all. Yeah, I think this paintbrush may have to go in the trash whenever I'm done. The bristles look like they're stressed out. They're like, bah, all over the place. Which I can't have with a project like this. Okay, so we've got eucalyptus. It's gonna go by the wayside. All right, so I'm gonna go in here and grab some of the watered down currant jam. Ooh, y'all. That's pretty. And when you water it down, a little bit goes a long way, just like it does if it's not watered down. I'm so excited for this. All right. That's so weird. Anybody else having issues? Hi, Linda. You love this transfer? It is pretty. Okay. And let's come back over here to this section. So see what I'm doing? Let me show you in case you can't see. I'm just painting in random spots. Now, you may have a pattern that you want to go in with these little sections, like around like the star or whatever. You could do, you know, every other one a certain color, or I don't know. If you create this, send me a picture. I would love to see it. Okay, so I'm done with that one. Let's go in with the, I don't even know what color this is, y'all. Colonial blue. This is a lighter blue. And it is,
Yeah, next week's cut out, and it's ho, 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 awesome.
ho, 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 awesome. Okay, let me get some more paste and put it in the lid. See if that helps. You like this, Zach?
I do. It's very pretty. And yes, everyone, it is, I've already put in a support ticket. It's an issue with Facebook.
Okay, what's the problem?
I don't know. Sun flares. It's typically what I blame.
It's jumping?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
It makes me sad.
It makes me sad, too.
Okay. All right, let me get a little bit more of this blue. Okay, next color. I'm going to go in with some saffron. We're going to come up here by the star. I'm going to take this all the way around the star area because it's not connected. And why not? Try something different. Okay. All right, so I did quite a bit of yellow or saffron up at the top. Okay. Thank you. You like my bee shirt? All right, let's go in with papaya. All the way to the edge. So y'all can use as many colors as you want. Like, I probably should have grabbed a few more, but I didn't. You could have multiple shades of green. I do have 2 shades of blue. How fun is this, y'all? Turn, turn, turn. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to I want some more currant jam. On my project here. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Okay, so I'm going to hold it up. Hopefully that one doesn't run. Okay, so that's what we have so far. But I got to keep going, y'all. I got to keep going. There's just not enough colors. I don't remember what this is. I really like the cadet on here. I need Zach to come paint. Okay, what is this? Oh Lord, this is that wonky brush. Okay, you're done. You are out of here. Goodbye. You don't belong. Much better. This brush is less stressed. Okay. There's that. I think the more color that's on this, the better. Wouldn't y'all agree? Okay. Let's do it here. And here. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, see? Hey, Deb, we're doing the stained glass. We are having a grand old time. All right, let me see if I can get this the color I want. I've got Kira in here with me. She's snoring. She loves to hang out. Thank you. Yeah. I'm freehanding. Okay. Let's do some blue here. Blue here. Let's do light blue up here. Blue there. Okay. Okay, I think the star needs to be all the way yellow. So let me just do this really quick. Like that. I have some very loud children right now. But I'll incorporate some yellow over here too. Now, I'm going to show you a trick. I'm kind of just like being sloppy with my painting. What's new, right? We're going to lay that transfer back over this. But we have to wax first. And we're going to go back over it. And I'll show you what it does. Oh yes, I'm so glad I incorporated the yellow into this, y'all. I did not realize I didn't put it on the outside. Okay. Much better, don't y'all think? Yes. Much better. All right, I think I'm gonna leave it. Okay, so next is the All right, let's do the shape. Let's do the shape really quick. Shape. So we're gonna fuzz it. Okay, there is a coordinating shape with this. I'm about to use it. We're going to lay it down. It lines up. But before I actually put this on here, okay, everything that is see-through is going to show up. So I want to actually we're going to paint this really quick. Yes, the extra yellow, I agree. Okay, I'm going to paint this in Dune really quickly. Or really quick. Really quickly. And then we're going to wax it. Y'all, this is a big deal for me here. This is a challenge. Make sure you get your brush strokes out. And then we'll dry it and wax it. Okay. Close this and let's dry it. Yeah, Deborah, you know, I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's going to be okay. Did y'all see that? I was drying the board or the mat. But I think it's going to be okay. I think it's going to work. Just got to be patient, right? Take your time. Go slow. I told Zach when I was telling him, like, what I was going to do, I was like, you better watch the kids because this is going to be a big one. He's the man in charge outside these doors. Outside these walls. Just saying. Alright, so I have paste that is starting to turn from shiny to matte. Thank you, thank you. This can dry. Okay, I think we're dry. I'm going to go ahead and wax it really quick, okay? So, hit the heart button for me, y'all. Cheer me on. We're getting down to the final. The wire. Oh, okay. Thought I saw paint. Showdeed, showdeed. All right, we're good to go. We're gonna lay this down. And I don't know what we're gonna do, to be honest. So the color behind it is gonna show up. I don't know what we're gonna do, y'all. I don't know. Like, I may have done this backwards, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. So I probably should have done it. No, it's fine. Let's do green. Green. Let's see what happens with eucalyptus. I don't know. I may not like this. But we're going to find out. All right, so we're going to lift off all of our excess. Slide it into the jar and lift it up. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Not a huge fan, but we can watercolor some of it, I think. We're gonna try it. I don't know. Like I said, y'all, we're going big tonight. I probably should have done the same technique where I did the dune, but I was overthinking it. Darn it. That's what happens when I overthink. All right, clean this off. Grab a paper towel. Hi, Sheila. I'm just going to clean off this water really quick. And then I'm going to flip it over and clean the back side. And here we go. Yeah, it did. I got tripped up on that part. Same here. All right, so let's dry this, and then we're going to see what we can come up with. Okay, so let me just slide this on my backer sheet really quickly. I keep saying that really quickly. And we're going to dry this and see what happens. Thanks, Michelle. Okay. So, my friends, let's see. So this is our stained glass so far, okay? Can you tell me, do you have to wax a chalkboard surface before you chalk it? Not any of ours, Susan. I mean, I don't, unless it's one of our chalkable shapes that you've painted. Okay, if you're going to paint a chalkboard surface, then yes, you would want to wax it. But if you're just putting it on the chalkboard, like your design or whatever you're doing, directly on the chalkboard, you should be fine. Okay? Okay, bear with me. I'm changing it up a little bit. So I'm kind of doing the same thing. Just adding a little bit of color into his let's do a little bit here. Sorry, y'all, I'm not even finishing my sentences right now. Okay, there's that. Let's just see. Okay. Same for her. I'm gonna just go in and do her little hat there. This looks not appealing to the eye, but I think maybe when we're done, it'll work out. We should be okay. And then we'll do a celebration dance. How's that sound? Okay. You're welcome. I was puzzled at what to do with this transfer, y'all. And then it hit me. Okay, so I want to do a different color. Bear with me. No, I just did that. No, that'll be fine. We're going to paint it eucalyptus, and then I'm going to go over it. Bear with me. Got it. I'm figuring it out. So in other words, I don't know that I would have painted it Dune to begin with. Okay, we're going to grab a color that I originally didn't have out. So let's go in and paint some of this. In bark. All right. Okay. So let me show you what I've done. Okay, we have this so far. Where's my yellow? I'm gonna add a little bit of yellow to it. Well, I put yellow on his hand. Oopsie daisy. Okay. Let's give her some yellow hair. Why? Because we can. All right. There's that. Okay. Next. I have no room, y'all. I'm about out of room. This better turn out really good because otherwise I'm gonna retire from crafting. Not really. All right, somebody said camel. So let's do that. Okay, done. I'm not gonna touch it anymore. So now what we're gonna do is make sure all of this is dry. We're gonna wax it and cross our fingers that the next step gives it the pop that I want. Let's see, shall we? Thanks, Kate. All right, let me put all of this back because we need to make all the room that we possibly can. But type in the word shadow and I will send you a list to make the shadow for the shadow box, the refills. I promise you, this is not hard. That's why I'm showing you that anybody can do it. You just gotta take your time and think about it. No, Michelle, we are not using shimmer, my friend. I'm going to use black on the last step of this to see my trusty old black does me well. Okay, so all of that is done. I'm just gonna stick all of my paintbrushes in the water. Done, done. Here we go. So we need to make sure that this is dry. I have a couple of like thicker spots. But I want to make sure it gets smoothed out. And then we'll wax it, okay? Bambi, happy birthday, girlfriend. I hope you got my message earlier. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
I bring you lots of things while I'm gone, so you have things to do and craft.
Thanks.
Since I won't be here to cut them for you.
Thanks.
I hope you survive without me.
It's Bambi's birthday.
I know.
Doo-dah, doo-dah.
It looks great.
I sure hope so. All right, wax. Lots and lots of wax. Oh, there's Kelly. Kelly, you survived today? All right, I'm going to apply wax on this because we're going to put that transfer down again. Okay. And away we go. So first, need to fuzz. Okay. Then we are going to, actually what I think I'm going to do is I may do the board first and see if we can do it all at once. Maybe, baby. All right, y'all. Here comes the truth. So I'm lining it up to make sure that it matches exactly where it originally started. And it's very easy to see. Okay, then I'm going to like hold my finger down and just press along the silk screen. Okay, well, I'm glad it was good news. Then we're going to take our black chalk paste. Okay, I got to remember, don't do that. Don't do that. Let me work this way. Hold on. You're done. Get out. Okay. So basically what this is going to do, it is going to cover up those dune lines that we originally put on the board. That's what my hopes are, right? And it should. It should. Okay. So we're going to keep going around on the transfer. All right, I'm going to turn on my glue gun. We're going to need that. Please work. Please work. Ooh-wee. That is his foot that is on the shape. Okay, here we go. Here is part number 1, if it worked. Did it work? Does it work? Y'all. Yes. Okay, so this is part 1. Look at that! Oh my goodness! Y'all, hit the heart button, sprinkle the video, show all your friends. Okay, here is part 2. Let me see if I can get this lined up. Kira is scratching at the carpet. Listen, lady, you're disturbing the peace up here. Okay, right there. Oh, you moved. Okay, so there's that. Let's press this down. Doesn't that look good, y'all? I love that. I'm excited. All right, so I'm going to make sure that I don't have any air bubbles. If it's easier for you, clean off your transfer before you lay it down. But now we're going to go in and we're just going to paste the rest. Okay. And just cover that chockable shape that's coordinating with this transfer. And all of the supplies are in the checkout link whenever you type in shadow. Because we're about to put this in a shadow box. Oh my gosh. Yes. If I can pick it up. I did it! I did it! I did it, y'all! All that, look at my face is red because I'm so stinking excited. I'm so proud of myself. Oh my goodness. Yes. Okay, I gotta wash this because it's got black paste all over it. Okay. I need to get this off and it needs to go on its merry way. Ooh-wee. So I would recommend taking this to the sink. I mean, look at this. And I'm about out of water. Put some more in there. Let me try a paper towel first. Doesn't that look awesome? Thank you. I'm super proud of it, y'all. Like now I can sleep peacefully. Oh, stained glass conquered. All right, but hold on, there's more because we're about to do something. We're gonna take this to the next level in our shadow box. But I want to get this off of here so that I can create all the stained glass projects I want. In fact, a black and white one. Okay, let me just clean the back really quick. Make this horrible noise. Clean it off with a paper towel, and then we'll be done with the transfer. Thanks, Pat. I know it. I know, Deborah. I was questioning myself too, girlfriend. Okay, so now that all of this is off, let me grab the backer sheet really quick. Let me just get this out of the way, and then we'll put it in our shadow box. Okay, here we go. So there's that, there's that. I don't have any like wet paste on me. No, I don't. Okay, so we've got this and this. Let me just make sure that this is dry. Do not want to mess this up. Okay, so I've got my glue gun on. Excuse me. Lady at my feet. I know it, right? But don't like rush to finish the project because heaven forbid this still be wet and I go to pick it up. Wouldn't that be a tragedy if I messed it up? Whew. After all that hard work. Thanks, Merrily. Thank you so much for the stars. Okay, so that is dry. I'm pretty sure that is dry. All right, so let's see what happens here. So this is going to open up just like that. So I'm going to flip this over. And this is going to go right here through the back. Okay. Ooh, my fingers are messy. All right, so we're just going to push these little things. So that is what we have so far. Okay. Thanks, Michelle Pryor. Thanks, Jennifer. All right, and so this is ideally going to sit right in here, but it's a shadow box, right? So people usually put like little, I don't know, trinkets to make it like 3D. But my thought was, okay, I'm going to very carefully set that down. Now, these are going to pop right off, no problem. Like if you wanted to reuse your shape and do something different because it is a reusable shape, this will pop. These little Jenga blocks will pop right off, no problem. But I am going to glue it to the back surface of the shadow box, and I'm using the wood grain piece. There are boutique finish pieces that you can buy as a refill. Y'all, I am so excited for this. I'm going to enter this in an art contest. Oh my goodness. And look, it's like 3D. Like it's off of the backboard. You see that? Hot dog, y'all. I'm so excited for this. Look, I'm blushing. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. So this is our shadow box. Like I said, you can get the wood grain. This is double-sided, so you could flip it over. We also have the reusable surface as a refill, but y'all go get this stained glass nativity and the shadow box. Thank you so much. And it just opens up with a magnet right here built in. So comment the word shadow. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm super proud of this. I'm going to sleep well tonight. So y'all take care. We'll see you later. Bye.